Hi, everybody. Oops. Welcome. Welcome to Yoga Flow. I'll be using 2 blocks today. If you have them, grab them. And we're going to start in a deep forward fold. So extend your legs forward and begin to remove the flesh from beneath your sit bones. Starting with our blocks, let's prop our knees up on a block number 2 setting. So this is number 1, this is number 2, this is number 3 setting. We'll take our block underneath our knees at a level 2 setting. And then you may or may not want your second block just gently between your legs so that you can rest your third eye there. But before we come down, let's feel the length of our spine. So take a full breath in, reach up through the crown of your head. And as you exhale, hinging at your hips, you're going to send your torso long. Just let your palms rest next to your feet, and then you'll support the third eye. If it's not connected to your knees because it's a start of class, you'll just rest it gently on the second block here. So a supported deep forward fold to begin. Take a moment here to close your eyes and just start to feel what's present today. I'd like to speak a little bit about fear in class today. I know that it's something that is real. It's almost tangible at times. We all experience fear, and we all want to overcome it. Whether it's fear of giving a presentation at work, or teaching a class, or fear of snakes, or even fear of death. Fear has the tendency to take over our ability to think clearly and rationally. I like to think that fear is nothing but love upside down. Think about it. What are we scared of? And often we fear what we do not like, or what's unknown to us, what we don't understand. And notice here with your eyes closed and your body folded over, what was a feeling that came across your physical form when I mentioned the idea of fear? It's something that can often bring up very visceral feelings. So just notice, there's no shame or no judgment to any of it. It is just what it is here in your body and in your mind. Allow your shoulders to relax, your elbows to pull toward the earth. And just start to expand your breath, really moving into the back body as you inhale fully. Feel the back of your ribs start to expand. And as you exhale, notice the core, the midline, the center of your physical form as belly button pulls back. And then continue this way. Fill up completely with your inhales and let go entirely with your exhales. We are moving prana, we're moving energy, life force through all spaces of the body. And don't get me wrong, fear has its purpose. Like suppose you're being chased by a tiger or a bear. It's this fear that gives us the adrenaline, the energy to remove ourselves from those types of situations. But what I'm talking about is the irrational fears. Those fears that hold us back from experiencing life fully and enjoying the most present moment. Most of the time, fear is based on past experiences, whether they're your own or whether they're held in your consciousness from ancestors or some believe past lives. Can we start to recognize these patterns for what they are instead of allowing them to control us and hold us back? This time as you breathe in, I want you to hold your breath. And then let it go. Holding it out just for a moment. And once more like that, full breath in all the way up to the top. Hold it in. And let it go. Holding it out. This time for a count of 4. 3, 2, 1. Seal your lips. Gently pull the breath in through the nose. And out through the nose. Stay deeply rooted with your Ujjayi pranayama, the victorious yogic breath. Allow it to take you deeper to this most present moment here. Ever so gently, you're going to press down through the palms of your hands and start to pull your torso up by crawling your hands back towards your body. Remove the block beneath your knees and take the soles of your feet together to touch. And pull your heels towards your pubic bone. Giving yourself just a moment here to stretch the inner thighs and the outer hips. Now, pull your heart between your arms to get long through the torso. Soften the elbows down toward the inner thighs. Take a full breath in. And let it go. Friends, it's so important to know that take whatever it is that you need today. Honor your bodies. Release the grip on the feet, pull your knees into center, roll over, and find your way in tabletop. Now here in your tabletop, some organic movements, whether you like cat-cow or rocking your hips gently from side to side. Try not to think about it too much. The body knows where to go. Just let it flow. And then the next 2 breaths, just even out the sides of the body. And then pause here in your neutral tabletop. Spread the fingertips really wide, stacking shoulders above wrists, hips in line with knees, and then tone the low belly by pulling your belly button back towards your spine. Yeah, just like that. And as you inhale, expand through the belly. And as you exhale, pull it back and in. That's the Uddiyana Bandha lock, that's your core lock that's going to help you with all your movements and your balance today. Keep that engaged and extend your right fingertips forward, thumb face up, and then send your left leg back. Full breath in as you reach towards opposite ends of the room. And then as you exhale, bend your knee, bend your elbow, and send them out to the side. So we like to call this fire hydrant. And then inhale, reach forward, full length. And exhale, pull knee to elbow in center. So you're going to round your upper back. So that's 1. We'll do 2 more sets. Inhale, extend. Exhale, out to the side. Inhale, extend. Exhale into center. Using your core strength. You've got it. 1 more. Breath in, reach. Breath out. Bend elbows and knees. Pull them out to the side. Inhale, reach. Exhale through center. This time as you extend, bend your left knee and grab for your foot for a Chapasana grip. Just open up the heart a little bit. Use the strength of your left toes to sort of pull the torso up as you lift your gaze. Take a full breath in. And exhale, gently release. Make your way back to your neutral tabletop and just wag the booty for a moment. Stabilize, neutralize, and send your left fingertips forward, thumb face up. And then draw your right leg back, reach. Full breath in. Exhale, bend elbows and knees, pull them out to the side, fire hydrant. Inhale, reach. Exhale, center, elbow and knee beneath the body, round the upper back, even chin to chest. That's 1 set, we'll do 2 more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, out to the side. So good. Keep it moving. Inhale, reach. Exhale toward midline. Amazing. Last set. Breath in. Out to the side. I know you love these. Inhale, extend. Exhale through center. This time as you reach, pause, bend your right knee, and come back around for the Japasana grip. Now flex your right toes and use the right toes to lift up through the heart as your gaze rises. Take a full breath in. Exhale, gently release. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly, lift your head. Exhale, child's pose, hips to heels. Extend your arms forward and rest your third eye down. For a moment here, feel length through the side bodies from fingertips to hip creases. Inhale, a cow pose. Curl your toes under, exhale, downward facing dog. Lift up, reach back, and then pedal through your feet. Nothing fancy here, just the ability to explore the body in a new formation. Asking yourself once again, what's present? And perhaps you can find a time recently, right, where you were really scared or you had a lot of fear regarding a certain situation that happened to you or that's happening around you. And what are some tools that allow you to move away from that space of fear in the mind? Oftentimes it's the ability to close our eyes and find ourselves on our mats, or the opportunity to deeply breathe and know, right, that in this very moment, all is as it should be. Bend your knees, press down through your palms, reach your tailbone a little further toward the back wall. Take a full inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Gaze forward, travel to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Keep your feet hip width distance apart. Then we're going to come into a deep forward fold here. So really similar to the first posture that we took at the start of class, but I want you to grip your heels. And as you grip your heels, pull your torso over your thighs, chin to chest, drawing the crown of your head further toward the earth. So it's the strength of your arms that finds the deep compression here. And in these really big forward folds, it's our opportunity to truly begin to let go of the tension and stress, doubt and fear that we hold on into the physical form. So take the time to lengthen your exhales. And then release your grip. Very slowly tone your low belly in with your breath in. Roll yourself up to Tadasana. And the fingertips will reach toward the sky. Just a moment here with your eyes closed to ground through the four corners of your feet. Find your stability, your strength, your foundation. And when our foundation is strong, everything else can move through with a little more ease. Take a full breath in. Exhale, gentle back bend. You keep your arms straight or you can bend your elbows, but lift your gaze and pull your heart a little higher. Feel a slight activation of your glutes. Breath in, lift up. Exhale, forward fold, palms through heart space. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. So hollow out your belly, use the strength of your core to reach your torso forward. Breath in. Exhale, low lunge, left foot back. Just a full breath here in low lunge, just to warm up the inner thighs, the psoas, the outer hip flexors. Slide or tip your fingertips, and instead of rounding your torso, extend, create length. And then plant your palms, step back to high plank, and pause. Draw your sternum bone forward. Micro bend the elbows. Yes. Take your gaze above your mat. Holding here for 4. Lower all the way down in 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower. You can always come down to your knees first. Setting up for Bhujangasana, Cobra Pose. Press the tops of your feet flat. And then as you inhale and push your pubic bone into the earth, lift up through the crown of your head. Breath in. Exhale, release. Just one more time, we flow. Inhale, Cobra Pose, Bhujangasana. Exhale, release. Curl your toes. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog, press back. Same leg, inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Forward fold, feet meet. Beautiful. Inhale, Tadasana, all the way up through center. Take it into a gentle back bend. And exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge, this time right foot back. And then pause, just for a breath, to notice the difference in this side. And then plant your palms, high plank once again. Get really stable, really strong. Use all the muscles you can here to support your body. Holding for 4. Lower all the way down in 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower all the way down. So this time we'll take Cobra Locust, so a little bit different. Reach the toes back, and with your breath in, I want you to squeeze your glutes, push your pubic bone down, and then inhale, lift your hands, torso, and your feet off of the mat. Pull your elbows back towards your side bodies. Get more length through your torso. Holding here for 3. You'll lower in 2, and 1, slowly lower. Beautiful. Curl your toes under. High plank, lift up. Downward facing dog, press back. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Forward fold, feet meet. Inhale, Tadasana, rise all the way up. Reach, take it into a back bend. Exhale, Samasthiti. Pull your palms together at your heart space and just pause for a moment. Closing your eyes, just feel, witness. Hands along your side bodies. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. You can always skip it and simply take yourself back to downward facing dog with an option to hold high plank. So take what you need. If you want full Chaturangas or any modified variation. And then inhale the left leg high, left leg lifts. Press through your heel, full breath in. Exhale, knee to nose. So round the upper back, use the core here. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, crescent lunge on Janayasana. So here your right heel stays lifted with a soft bend in your right knee. Now you're gonna lift up through your fingertips. So to stabilize your foundation, pull your inner thighs toward midline. And again, once our foundation is stable and strong, everything else is a little bit easier. Take a full breath in. Exhale, double lunge back bend. So I want you to bend your back knee even more, pull it toward the earth, pull your elbows down and lift your heart. Now the core really needs to stay strong to protect the low back. Yes, you can. Inhale, crescent lunge. Lifting straight up. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. You're going to step your right foot forward and then take your fingertips back. So good. Now seal your heels and drop your booty down. Yes, I see you. So get even stronger through the side bodies. And your tailbone moves closer toward the earth. Listen for the change here. Inhale, one-legged twist to the left leg high, and open up through your arms. Okay, a lot of things happening here in the one-legged twist. First, flex your left toes. And now stabilize your right standing leg. And notice here the core space, the activation that has to happen to keep your knee lifted. And then from there, from that solid foundation, take your gaze over your left fingertips. Just feel your breath. Inhale. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. So big transition. This time the left leg stays straight as you take the entire torso forward. Notice the hips here, awareness to your hips. Stay deep with your lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Spin your back foot down and open yourself up. And then feel, move, shift, whatever you need to do to warm up the legs and the hips enough to find this fierce posture. It embodies fearlessness as we expose. We're taking hold of what brought us here, but we're also reaching to what's next. There's fearlessness in that. So feel that as you hold the posture here in Warrior Two. Settling in. Close your eyes. Take a full breath in. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. Again, your choice. Make your way back to downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high. Press through your heel. Exhale, knee to nose, pull it through center. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, crescent lunge on Janusirasana. Pulling thighs toward midline. Lift your gaze. Stabilize your body by keeping your drishti, your single point of focus, steady. Take a full breath in. Exhale, double lunge back bend. So hover your left knee, pull your elbows down, lift your heart. It's really easy to sort of spread the low ribs open. I want you to pull your low ribs back towards center to keep the core really active. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Step forward, reach back. Right, so second time here, fully experienced in feeling what muscle memory does. So drop your booty a little bit more. Maybe this time you lift your toes. Inhale, one-legged twist to the right. Right leg high, open up through the arms and pause. Flex your right toes. Stabilize through your standing leg. Gaze towards your right fingertips. Breathe. Full inhale. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. So you're going to windmill, or cartwheel rather, and then step back. Now you'll lengthen the torso by pulling your right heel forward, deepening the lunge in your left knee. Pretend like you could touch the wall behind you. That's how strong your arms are. Yes. Inhale, warrior two. Open up, shift, move, explore, and then settle in. What place does fear hold in your life? And how can we begin to replace fear with love instead? I think it's really important, these questions that we can ask ourselves all the time, to really begin to check in more frequently instead of just mindlessly moving through these patterns that we often don't think about. Take a full breath in. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank, or take yourself simply back to downward facing dog. And then we're going to flow that out, breath to movement. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent, rise up, reach. Exhale, double lunge, back bend, hover the right knee. Inhale, crescent, rise up. Exhale, chair with airplane arms, step forward, reach back. Inhale, one-legged twist to the left. Exhale, crescent lunge, airplane arms, slow and steady. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent, lift. Exhale, double lunge, back bend, hover. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged twist to the right, right leg high. Exhale, crescent lunge, airplane arms, easy step back. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. Child's pose. Once again, rest your hips back towards your heels. Arms extend forward. So fear and stress prevent us from being happy, prevent us from feeling good right here, right now, in this present moment. So is your own fear holding you back? And when we find these moments of stillness, it allows us to really question and to really get deep into the origin of these fears. And we can begin to replace these irrational fears with love instead. Only when we are no longer afraid do we begin to live. It's a beautiful quote by Dorothy Thompson. I'll repeat it. Only when we are no longer afraid do we begin to live. Slow breath in. Easy breath out. And press yourself up to tabletop and back to downward facing dog. And gaze forward, forward fold, top of your space. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, airplane arms, reach back. Inhale, one-legged twist, left leg high, open up through the arms. Been here before, just building off of our sequence. Exhale, airplane pose. So full Dikasana, send your left heel back, reaching your arms along your side bodies. Now really focus on the stabilizing of your standing leg. This is your foundation here, allowing everything else to lift and extend, powered down through the standing leg. Inhale, warrior three, arms reach forward. Now it's a full body stretch. Exhale, pyramid pose. So you're gonna drop your left foot back. I like to use my blocks here, but know that you can always spider tip your fingertips. So we should be warm enough that your left heel can connect to the mat. Both legs are straight. You're gonna tug your right hip crease back and pull your left hip crease slightly forward. Once you have the foundation nice and strong, just bend your elbows and let your torso fall over your right thigh. Maybe even your third eye touches your knee. And then notice as you breathe, with your inhales, you create some fluidity through the torso. Exhales move you into a deeper fold of surrender. And with your inhale, press down to your blocks, lengthen up through the torso, so a halfway lift, just the torso. Exhale, forward fold, so your left foot will move towards your right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. So big movement here. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana, the right leg is gonna lift this time. So not a twist, just a standard one-legged Tadasana. So we've been prepping for Dandayamana Janusirsasana, which is standing forehead to knee. So that's what we're gonna take now. So if this is new to you and you'd like to watch as I demo, feel free. Really important that your right foot is active, really important that your standing left leg is really strong. We've taken this posture already in other formations, just not standing. This is level one, arms simply reach along your side bodies. Level two is you can clasp your palms beneath the sole of your right foot. And as you do this, I want you to notice how strong the core needs to be so that you take most of the strength out of the arms and the core really activates. Level three is extending your right heel forward and then drop your third eye to your knee. Soft bend to the elbows. So take your variation, friends. Whether that's level one, arms down, right knee lifted. Level two, clasping the palms, or level three, full extension with the right leg. Now hollow out the belly and pull your right hip crease back. You've got it. You're going to slowly release to the base posture. So that's just a standing Tadasana with the arms down. And now send your right heel back. We'll take it into dancer to even out the body. So grabbing for the inner arch of your right foot, lift your left fingertips high. And now use the strength of your right leg to pull your heart forward. 3 full breaths here. So steady, so strong. Pull the shoulder blades together behind the heart. Full inhale. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Slowly transition back. And inhale, star pose, rise up. Exhale into Prasarita, wide-legged forward fold. Take your toes slightly in, your heels out, and drop your head down. Just breathe deeply here. Keep a soft bend in your knees. A little fancy move here. Place your palms beneath your shoulders, and then I want you to turn to your left and take a full rotation so that you're now in cow face legs. So you might have to maneuver. I know it's virtual yoga, so it's not like we can shift sides of the room. But just remember, if your right leg's not on the bottom, whatever leg is on the bottom, so that the next time we'll do it the opposite. So you're just finding yourself in cow face legs. Ground down through your sit bones. And then take a moment here just to release the hips by massaging the feet. And then you're welcome to stay upright in the torso, or you can fold forward, taking your chin to your chest, resting your third eye once again on your knees. Allow the body to soften as much as it can. And you're really just bowing towards yourself here, to all that you are, all of your strength, all of the ability and the tools that you have inside of you to move through the space of fear. Close your eyes. And slowly crawl your palms back towards your body as you lift your torso. Now, whatever leg you have on top, I have my left leg on top, that's going to be your runner's lunge. So that foot is forward and your opposite leg goes back. So just pausing here in runner's lunge for a moment. You can use your blocks or you can just stay up on your palms. Soft bend to the elbows. Lengthen through your torso. So you get more into a dragon pose here as the heart and the crown of your head lift. No rounding. And then plant down through your palms, curl your back toes under. Inhale, I'm lifting my left leg high. Maybe you guys are on your left leg too. So you're just looking for three-legged dog. Whatever foot was in front is now lifted up. Bend your knee, take your heel towards your glutes, and then exhale into wild thing. So flipping over, nice and gently, open up the heart, reach back. 3 full breaths. Downward facing dog. Shift yourself back over and we will do the other side, friends. Gaze forward, forward fold, top of your mat. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, airplane arms. Opposite leg this time. Inhale, one-legged twist, right leg high. Notice the feet and the awareness to the foundation. Full breath in. Exhale, airplane pose, Dandayamana. Right heel moves back, arms reach along your side bodies. Level off your hips. So try not to tweak the whole right heel back. You want it level so that the hips are squared toward the mat. Yes, core stays strong. Inhale, warrior 3, arms reach forward. Reach, 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 lengthen. Then exhale into pyramid pose. So the right heel moves back. Keep the legs straight. Option to use blocks or spider tip your fingertips. And once you notice the left hip moving back, the right hip moving slightly forward, now you can release through the torso and the crown of your head. And as you hollow out the belly, notice how deep the fold can become. And you're going to keep that same awareness as we move into standing forehead to knee as well. With the core pulling back towards the spine, you create more length through the torso. Press down through the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, feet meet. Big movement here. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana, left leg high. Now the arms reach first, and then I want you to take them down alongside the side body. So this is level one. You know where we're headed, standing forehead to knee. Dandayamana, Janusirsasana. So flex your left toes, pack your right hip in. You want really strong through your legs. So no need for a demo here. You guys know where we're going. Level one or level two, scooping up the left foot, interlace the fingers. Move through slow here so that you can really focus on the tiny little adjustment that happens in each phase. Level three will be extending your left heel forward. Take the elbows to a soft bend and drop your head towards your knee. Breathe. Pulling your left hip crease slightly back. You'll return to the base posture in 3, 2, and 1. Slowly return. And then send your left heel back for dancer's pose. Clasping the inner arch of your left foot, reach your right arm high. Pull your knees towards center, and then with the strength of your left toes, pull your heart forward. You've got this. So amazing. Full breath in. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Shift back. Inhale, star pose, lift up. And exhale, Prasarita, wide-legged forward fold. Let go. Place your palms down, inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, cow face legs. You're gonna turn to your right this time so that your left leg is underneath. The left leg is on the bottom. So twisting yourself around into a circle. I didn't realize how challenging cueing that posture was in a virtual yoga class. It's so much easier in person, but hopefully you guys got it over there inside your houses. Ground down through your sit bones. And then lift up through the torso first. And then slowly as you exhale, release down. If your hips are still pretty tight, you can take that moment to massage the soles of your feet. Just come back to your breath. So the tools that we have are the intuition we have inside of us. If we sit with our fears and really start to discover, the origin or what's behind it, oftentimes we can listen to the intuition and it can soften those fears. There's also our own ability to breathe. If you ever witness your breath in places of fear, it tells you a lot about what's happening inside of the body. But we have the ability to control our breath, which in turn controls our bodies and our minds. We can face our fears head on, as only we can do. Meditation has the power to dissolve the seeds of fear, to heal our subconscious, and to connect us to the space of inner peace. Meditation is a powerful tool in releasing past memories. And slowly crawl your hands back towards your body. Now we'll take runner's lunge with the right leg forward this time. Just stay upright, pulling your entire front body through your arms. Further stretching the left psoas and the outer right hip flexor. And then curl your toes under, ground down through your palms. Inhale, right leg high for three-legged dog. Open up your legs, so bend your right knee, open up the hip. And then exhale into wild thing, flip yourself over, reach, and lift the heart, 3 full breaths. Slowly take it back down to downward facing dog as you turn yourself over. And then child's pose, friends. Hips to heels, arms extend. Notice, witness. Breathe in. Breathe out. And press yourself up. Find a seat for just a moment. Make sure you have at least one block close to you, and then come on down. We'll take a supported bridge first with just a block. So come on down to the back body. Bend the soles of your feet, hip width distance apart. You're gonna lift your hips up and place your block beneath. So it's a lower supported bridge because we're gonna take it into legs up the wall. So just keep your block at a level 1 setting. Doesn't need to be very high. And as you pull your shoulder blades beneath the back of your heart, just face your palms towards the sky. Rest here for just a moment. Invite this stability and support that you have on your block, on your mat. And then slowly lifting one foot and then the other, take it into legs up the wall. Now, I'd like your legs up to the wall not to have a lot of effort. So find the best place. You don't have to think about your legs too much. They're just balancing on their own. Relax the feet. And as you close your eyes, feel here a moment the weight of your legs pulling your femur bones deep into your hip sockets. Allow for the surge of energy and blood flow to move toward the crown of your head. When all around us can feel uncertain, when the energy in the air is full of fear, allowing ourselves to be grounded and supported is one of the most positive things that we can do. Our yoga practice is so powerful in keeping us centered, aware, awake, and full of intention. Please feel free to remain right here. If you'd like to move on to shoulder stand, start to support the back of your hips with your hands. Walk your elbows closer to your body and lift your feet up. Now you have a big constriction here through the throat, so we've gotten into the Jaladhara Bandha a lot today, so that's the throat lock. I still want you to continue to breathe as you point your toes toward the sky. You'll give me 5 breaths here, and then we'll slowly take it into plow pose. Important not to move the neck, so keep the gaze lifted. And as you're ready, taking the feet overhead to plow pose. Arms can stay where they are, or they can come flat down the sides of the body. Again, 5 full breaths. After your 5th breath, find deaf man's pose. As you bend your knees, you'll take your knees toward your ears. And from there, slowly, being mindful of your block, you'll lower down and find happy baby pose. Please take your time in either of those postures to stay as long as you need. There is no rush. When you do find your way to child's pose, stay really long through the spine from the tailbone to the back of the head. Release your grip on your free feet. Pull your thighs towards center. Now extend your left leg long. So we're moving into supine twist. Exhale your right knee across your body. Stack your hips and take your gaze towards your right fingertips. Right shoulder is your anchor, staying on the mat. Full breath in. Exhale, slowly release, come back through center. Bend both knees, pull them to midline. And this time take the right leg long. And exhale, supine twist, left knee over your body. Come back through center. Eyes over belly, and then rock and roll up to seated, and I'll set us up in our final resting posture of class today, which is a supported twist, or a supported fish, not twist. So you're gonna take one block, level 2 setting, and it's gonna come along the spine just between the shoulder blades. And then the other block above that, about 8 inches at the number 1 setting. So the setup looks like this. And then you're gonna come on to hold the block, you'll place it on the spine between the shoulder blades. And then the back of your head rests on the other block. Extend your legs long, let your toes full open. Rest your arms along your side bodies, palms face up. So just as we started class, we exposed the back of our heart where we receive. Here's our opportunity to give all the love that we've cultivated and replaced. We've replaced the fear with love. So feel that. Notice any shifts that have happened as you expand the awareness. Deeper each time we make it to our mats. Pull your internal gaze to your third eye, let it reside. Allow the body to completely surrender. There is nothing to do here. Allow yourself to simply be, and I will call you out. Slowly begin to awaken your bodies with breath. And just start by wiggling your fingertips and your toes. And if it feels good while you're on your blocks, you can reach your arms overhead. Pulling one knee at a time in through center. Just roll off to your right side. Supported fetal position. And a moment to rest. It's important to realize that we are the only ones standing in our way of freedom from fear. And we have the choice if we'd like to let it control our lives or if we can begin to replace it with love. And that means that we have to face our fears in order to move through. We have the strength within us. Press down through your palm, lift yourself up through seated. Allow your eyes to remain closed. Pull your palms together at the heart space, Anjali Mudra. Symbol of gratitude for this beautiful practice that allows us to release the layers of fear and begin to see what's beneath. Let's end practice today with one Om. Take a full breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, we prepare. Carry the sound with you and pull your thumbs to your third eye. Namaste. Thank you, friends. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm holding a workshop on Saturday, an online virtual workshop through Zoom, same as this. It's 2 hours from 10 a.m. to 12 on Saturday morning, and it's going to be covering the power of Om. So we're going to be doing a lot of theory. We're going to be doing practicing Om circles. We're also going to do a healing practice to move us through the states of Om. So if you're interested in that at all, head to my website, send me an email, and I'll get you the information. It's $25. And I'd love for you to join me in that workshop this Saturday. Otherwise, friends, until next time, be well. See you soon.